The second part of this lecture is titled China's Supportive Policy Towards Overseas Contracted Construction Business. However, it is important to ask why. Why does China make policies that support the export of construction services? This graph shows the changes in the contractual value of China's foreign contracted projects over the years. It is clear that over this time period, it has seen positive growth. The scale and size of China's foreign contracted projects have been constantly expanding, which in turn has led to the promotion and development of the Chinese economy. This is a good thing. Also, this is a table showing the top 10 enterprises with newly signed contract amount of foreign contracted projects globally as of 2019. China is the only country with 3 companies in the top 10 ranking, 3rd, 7th, and 9th, respectively. This global recognition supports the Chinese economy and positions the country as a world leader in the sector. Therefore, to enhance the competitiveness of Chinese firms globally and ensure accountability, the Chinese government introduced some policies to the sector to aid its development. As shown in the document, on the 20th of September 2019, the Ministry of Commerce, along with 18 other departments, issued guidelines on promoting and ensuring a high-quality development standard for overseas contracted projects. These guidelines contain a series of supportive policies. This illustration shows the contents of the policies. However, due to time constraints, I'll briefly summarize a few of them. First, let's look at strengthening planning and cooperation. This is the aim that this policy seeks to achieve, but how? There are some specific measures. 1. The Chinese government will work with relevant recipient governments and regional organizations to oversee and plan an efficient design to aid project cooperation and mutual understanding. In doing this, it acts as the middleman between the firm and the recipient government. 2. China will decisively align its local economic and social development strategies, specific cooperation needs, and development assistance to improve people's livelihood, development of eco-friendly practice, and other major areas by focusing on infrastructure connectivity to recipient countries. This will help firms decisively take the best approach to creating value on projects. 3. Discuss common cooperation plans, policies, and measures on key projects to make cooperation on contracted projects more scientific and efficient. Second, let us examine the policy of creating a good external environment. How will this be achieved? They will promote the development of multinational and bilateral intergovernment coordination mechanisms by enhancing communication, coordination, and execution. This exchange is necessary for firms to get accustomed to working with clients overseas. They will establish working groups in other communication platforms with key countries and regional organizations on cooperation in contracting foreign projects. This helps create a level of familiarity between the firms and host nations. China will negotiate and update agreements on free trade zones, investment protection, infrastructure cooperation, and taxation with relevant countries and regions to create a transparent, stable, and predictable working environment. One of the crucial policies also implemented to help the industry is that of enhancing the financial service capability. This policy is implemented by, firstly, encouraging financial institutions to innovate and enrich financial products and investment and financing models that serve the development of overseas contracted projects. Secondly, provide better financing intelligence, and credit services on the premise of compliance, risk control, and business sustainability. Eligible enterprises are encouraged to raise funds through direct financing, such as issuing stocks and bonds for carrying out overseas contracted projects. Thirdly, improve export credit insurance policies to better share risk, promote financing by expanding the use of the Chinese currency for settlement and financial products in overseas contracted projects. Lastly, encourage financial institutions to strengthen their capacity to prevent and manage financing risk to make contracted projects overseas more sustainable. The next policy is to improve public information and facilitation services. By enriching all kinds of public service products that promotes the development of foreign contracted projects. This seeks to strengthen the awareness of the general public about the policy. By providing timely information on the recipient's country's business environment and project cooperation needs, while regularly releasing industry development reports. They will also achieve this by providing more accurate and effective facilitation services for enterprises and persons undertaking foreign construction projects in terms of entry and exit of personnel, clearance of goods, taxation, and settlement of local and foreign currencies. The next policy is about giving full play to the role of industry organizations. This will be achieved by a continued support of the development of relevant associations and associations of Chinese-funded enterprises overseas to create an umbrella of accountability and cross-functionality. This will be achieved by improving the self-regulatory system, promote cooperation among enterprises, avoid disorderly and vicious competition, while safeguarding the overall interest of the industry. Third, by providing training, exhibition, and other professional services. Build promotion platforms, assist enterprises to explore the international market while promoting market diversification. The last policy is to strengthen the support for talent and development of think tanks. Supporting talent in related fields and disciplines to enter the foreign contracting engineering industry, introduce international talents, and build a team of talents with international operation and management capabilities. Innovate on personal training mechanisms and encourage institutions of higher learning to set up disciplines and specialties commensurate with the development needs of foreign contracted projects, so as to cultivate international talents and create competencies. Supports the development of think tanks for experts in the field of foreign contracted projects that will strengthen research and analysis on the development of the industry while providing decision-making suggestions and intellectual support for the government and enterprises. These policies have been designed to aid and support the overseas contracted construction business. From this chart, we can see that China's foreign contracted project turnover from 2004 to 2019 has been on the rise. The government sees the viability and potential of this industry and has given full play to its growth. From January to June of 2020, the newly signed contracts for China's foreign contracted business has reached 75.82 billion yuan, an increase by 5%, equivalent to 107.2 billion US dollars, up 1.2% year on year. With this outlook, the future of China's construction business is bright.